Dear students, I am Dr. Chitra Dadheech. Welcomes you all on behalf of Sonadevi Sethia Girls PG College Sujangarh on an online lecture on personification. So, students, first have a look on the definition of personification. What is personification? So, personification is a figure of speech in which an idea or thing is given human attributes or the feelings or is spoken of as if it were human. So, personification basically is a common form of metaphor in that human characteristics are attributed to non-human things, and this also allows writer to create life and motion within inanimate objects like animals and even abstract ideas by assigning them recognizable human behaviors and emotions. Just giving the things personify the things, the objects. So for centuries, as we can see, that the authors have been personifying the ideas, the concepts and objects in their work in order to inject meaning into otherwise insignificant things and abstractions. So, in common words, we can say personification occurs when a writer makes a non-human thing have human behavior. So, as it can be called, the writer personifies that object. So, let's have the look on examples just to clarify what is personification. Personification means something, the term which giving human qualities to animals or objects. As you can see in this picture, that the stars winked at me. That is, here we are giving the star the human quality, as the human body is winking to another one. In the same way, here we call that the stars winked at me. So here the star is having the quality of a human being. Let's have another picture, that the wind whistled throughout the day. Who is whistling? The human body can whistle, but here when the wind is passing through, it makes the sound. So here we can say that the wind whistled throughout the day. So here the wind is having the quality of human being. Here in the another picture we can see that the cow was suffering and was in need of some TLC, the tender loving care. So here we can see in the picture that cow having the human qualities. It is very fatigued, it is very tired and wants to need some kind of pamper care. So here we can see that the cow was suffering and it was in need of some tender loving care. So, I just want to give you some common examples of personification. As you can see that the wind danced in the trees. So, this example uses here personification to provide imagery for the wind's effect on the tree. So, the wind cannot literally dance, as we all know. As a human one can dance, the wind cannot dance. So, therefore, this phrase is figurative and the wind is here personified. The another example, New York is the city that never sleeps. So this example uses personification to imply that New York is constantly a bustling city. The city cannot literally sleep, nor can the city be awake like a human one can. So, however, this common phrase is accepted to mean that New York is a lively, energetic city, day or night. I hope it is clear to you what is personification. I also want to give you some common examples of personification. Just have a look. My alarm yelled, shouting. My alarm yelled at me this morning. When the alarm is just ringing in the morning, it sounds like when one does not want to wake up early. So that time he and she feels that the alarm is yelling. The alarm is shouting. And my computer works very fast. The person works very fast, not the computer, but the computer is here having the human qualities. So my computer works very hard. I wanted to get money, but the ATM died. Here the ATM is personified. This article says that spinach is good for you. Article here is personified. The sunflowers hung their heads. The door jumped in my way. The school bell called us from outside. The indication of the bell. So here the bell is personified. In addition, the storm trampled the town. This advertisement speaks to me. Can you see that a star winking at you? So these are the common examples of personification. Let's have a look on the example of personification from the world of literature. So here I'm just having some lines of Emily Dickinson's poem because I could not stop for that. So because I could not stop for that, he kindly stopped for me. The carriers held but just ourselves and immortality. So these lines from the poem because I could not stop for that, written by American poetess Emily Dickinson. So in this poem, death is personified as a person driving a carriage. So Emily Dickinson's using her relationship with death figuratively, illustrating how death goes about its business with little regard for humanity's work and leisure. I also have another example for all of you from Romeo and Juliet, the very famous play by William Shakespeare. So William Shakespeare uses personification throughout the play Romeo and Juliet, and here one example is from Act 2 when Friar Lawrence is picking flowers from his various portions, and he says, "The grey-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light." So in describing this morning, the morning is as smiling at the night. He is personifying the morning and also establishing a very romantic setting for Romeo and Juliet's love to unfold. I hope it is clear to all of you what is a personification. A personification is a figure of speech in which a writer is just trying to give the human qualities to the inanimate objects or things. So hope it is clear to you. Till then, thank you so much, and I just hope for all of you, just keep studying and keep loving the videos. Thank you so much.